Hey Connors Army, welcome back to another YouTube video. And in today's video, I do just want to start off, before I tell you what's in the video, even though you could tell up by the title, I decided to come downstairs and do my little YouTube video. Ignore the wallpaper. There is a lot of things in this house we need to decide on, so ignore that. And I was going to tell a little white lie just so I couldn't, get my ring light working, but I just cannot be asked to go back upstairs to record this video. But anyway, we're going to be talking about, as well as next week, I'm going to be doing my makeup, if the weather's still like this next week. And just basically today talk about what sort of makeup, what sort of products are good for this sort of weather. I don't really wear heavy makeup in this sort of weather. I rarely wear makeup in the sun. If so, it's either an SPF 50 foundation. SPF 50 is a bit much for me, but that's what I like about foundation. Or it is a light coverage, light to medium. But yeah, let's get into the video. Just before I start the video though, you are going to see me drink a Costa throughout the video. Excuse me, this is not sponsored, but Costa does some amazing fraps and coffees and everything like that. So yeah, go and get a Costa. Also Costa if you want to sponsor me. I'll buy too much. So we are first going to start off with some primer. You don't want a heavy duty primer on your face. You don't want anything like the Illamasqui. You don't want anything like, well, I was going to say the Jeffree Star, he don't have a primer. You don't want anything heavy. Like, you don't want the Morphe one. You don't want the L'Oreal one. You know that thick, nasty one? I bought that a few years ago and it was horrible. I didn't like it. Because with primer, you want a light moisturiser as well. With primer, it's sort of clogging up, well, it is clogging up your pores. It is something that goes on your face which clogs up your pores. Whereas moisturiser, if it's light and if it's fluffy, it feeds your pores, if that makes sense. But especially with your primer, most of your liquid products you will want to be light. And the reason I say this is because I will show you next week, but just very briefly going over having a heavy primer. And you can get heavy primers like gel primers, like the Illamasqui one, like the Fenty Beauty one, like the Morphe one. They are quite heavy primers. Whereas if you get a light primer, something that is like, wild words going out my head, something that's like moisturiser texture, something that's quite soft and not as sticky as primer, that is what you want. Yes, that makes no sense, but you will understand why. So next off, we go on to foundation, because that is where 98% of people go next. A lot of people use their eyes for last. Now, I hate light coverage foundation. In this weather, I either just choose to, like, you can't really see because there's shit lighting, but that is my fault. But in this weather, I choose to just cover up my spots with the P. Louise cream, or, to actually get rid of my spots. Sometimes put toothpaste on them so I could just go out with my makeup on and have some nice skin. But if you do want a good light to medium foundation, like, again, we're not using full coverage foundation. So you want to stay away from foundations like the Morphe foundation, Too Faced Born This Way. A shame it's been discontinued, but the Urban Decay All Nighter foundation. Especially, you want to stay away from the Huda Beauty foundation. If you have that Huda Beauty shit, I'd throw it away, because that thing is more thick than my bootylicious. Now, the most light coverage foundation I've had is the Revolution, I forgot what it's called. It's the Revolution, I'll go and get the bottle in a minute, but like, comes in this like glass bottle, like it's, ooh, I'll remind myself to edit that out. It comes in like this crusted glass bottle. And when I say crusted, I mean like it's that sort of glass that you can't see into. Let me go and get the foundation actually. Okay, so it is called the Revolution Conceal and Define, which when it's on the dofa, it is thick, but to trust it on your face, it's gonna take a bit because it's medium to full coverage, not light to medium. So you want to keep that medium coverage on your face. And when I say a thick primer, just touching back on what we was talking on about recently, you guys are like, oh my god, you're making this shit up. You guys can go and search it up. Like, this is my Ilamasque primer, and like, it is thick because, okay, I don't even want primer on, but because smells really nice though, I need to get more. Because it is a jelly consistency, it is a thick primer. Of course, primers made for stuff to stick onto, but yeah, I wouldn't use that one. Now, what have we just done? Foundation. Oh yeah guys, a lot of you will probably want to see my nails, so there we go. Yes, we've just touched on our foundation. I have both the foundations I said not to wear. I have a lot of foundation. I love these foundations. I'll only wear these on a night out in this sort of weather. I don't have all of my makeup yet. Now with eyeshadow, I don't know. Yeah, I'll just do it the way I do. I don't do foundation then eyeshadow. I'll do eyeshadow then foundation. But with eyeshadow, preference this is preference. I like something light, so I will just put a glitter. Maybe it might be a bit pigmented, a pink with a bit of glitter. I won't go all out with the wings and everything because you guys know you have pores in your eyes. They say, I don't even know which way around it is now, but if I'm wrong, tell me in the comments, but they say that coldness opens up your pores and hotness closes your pores. If I'm wrong, tell me in the comments. I'm sure it's the other way around though, but we're going to go with that. So with your eyeshadow as well, let's take for instance when I was at the club the other day, I wore my Urban Decay foundation and I wore some just little eyeshadow. It was just highlight that I wore on my eyes. I was sweating. Like, you need something light, so the P. Louise base won't work for this. I stand by this, but it's not light enough. Excuse me. I will go for the Beauty Bay base. Yeah, that's the only one I trust. I've never used it, but I've seen Soph Does Life uses it quite a lot, and she says it's good, it's good. Now I'm just going to go on right on to the next product, which eyelashes, I would just say any eyelashes, they're eyelashes, it really don't matter. I still use Duo Glue, it's the best glue out there. For eyebrows, because it is that time of year, when I say throw this away, I mean put it back in your makeup bag. I throw this away and either do soap brows or just get your brows waxed, because when I get my brows waxed, they look 10 times better than this. So brows ain't that sort of big. Get them waxed or do soap brows. Now for eyeliner, which is going to be the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Armoured Truck. I do apologise about that, guys. It is red hot. And we need to keep hydrated. And if I don't keep hydrated, my mouth goes dry and I start to heave and gag, if that makes sense. Where was I? Yeah, the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Automatic Eyeliner. This one's in the shade Armoured Truck. It's a green eyeliner. These things are so smooth, as well as being so pigmented and so like gorgeous. Now this is a cream product. It doesn't matter whether you put cream, pencil, whatever in your waterline. But I will go with cream in this weather. I do apologise about that short break. But I don't really do eyeliner. And you might be like, well, Connor, you've done eyeliner in the past. Yeah, I've done eyeliner in like 4 looks. I'm starting to get into eyeliner now. But it's taken me that 6 years, sorry, 5.5 years, it's 6 years in December, to get into eyeliner and to get into, because I thought, you know, when I started doing makeup, all you had was that black eyeliner that would go like that. I thought, no, that's not me. That's not me. I have had my, on occasion, black, grey, nude looks, but 9 times out of 10, that's not me. So I go for my colourful eyeliner now. I go for my, I forgot what to call it, but you do your eyeshadow and then like you trace it out. I don't know. I know Soph does Life calls it some out. Well, no, it's not just Soph, but it's everyone. But anyway, there's going to be no more pauses now because I only have a few more things. Now, the only 2 things I'd say not to use are these. You can smell the powder out of here. The Huda Beauty powder is so good. But same again with the primer and with the foundation. You don't want them pores clogged up. You want to get a light enough coverage powder to just bake or to cut your contour, whatever you do with it. The reason for that is when I went out, like I've tested this, when I went out, I found out after 5 minutes of being inside and dancing, I had to go and powder. So I was powdering like 7 times, maybe 8 times that night. And it wasn't cute, it wasn't, you know, it just wasn't like that. And I remember, because I didn't take any with me, and you might be like, how do you know that you powdered 7 times then? Because I remember every time I had to go outside and let my makeup cool down, like stop sweating, go back in. I remember how many times I've done that. But anyway, we're moving on to this beautiful Kiko Milani bronzer. This is a limited edition one. They always do these every year, whether it's for Christmas. They do them in the, what they're called, limited edition collections. This is beautiful, but this bronzer is so pigmented that it's not the sort of one you need. Now for this, I would use the Mama Mitchell Blush Bronzed, because they are gonna go with your SPF foundation, your light to medium coverage foundation. And yeah, I have just bought some Mama Mitchell, made by Mitchell Blush, the new ones. I bought a trio and then I bought Milky. But yeah, not this. I would want you to use the cream not a cream, well, a cream or a liquid. But yeah, try out the Made by Mitchell Blush, and that's how it said, blush. It's not blush, it's blush. Try it out and tell me guys what you think, because this being pigmented at this time of year is not good. But this being pigmented when it's freezing cold, that is good. You want something pigmented, but not in this weather. And I'm sure there's a lot of people doing these videos, but my videos are different to a lot of people, so never compare me to anyone. That's all I'm going to say. I would say, if you are using eyelash glue, don't get the Duo one. I've got 3 of these, and this has happened to all of my Duo glues. I would say get the Eyelure one, or the Duo one in the pushy tube, squeezy tube, sorry, but too much comes out of them. But anyway, forget the eyelash glue. We are now going to move on to our last few products. Highlight. Now, I remember, I don't have these products in my makeup bag, but I remember when I done my makeup last year, I used the Soph palette, the one with Revolution. That highlight is amazing, by the way. I've still got the palette, I think. I would use that one. Or what I would do is I'll get an eyeshadow palette, a really pigmented shimmer, then just use that because it's so light, it's so fluffy. I wouldn't use my Jeffree Star Cosmetics Extreme Frost because the amount of glitter that's in there, you guys might think, oh, Connor, stop talking shit, it's not heavy. That is heavy. Like, bitch, I've done my motherfucking research. But yeah, the glitter that is in the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Extreme Frost is probably going to be a bit heavy. Even though I love that highlight and I won't listen to myself, that is going to be heavy. So, yeah, and stuff like, you could use stuff like the Ofra highlights, the Revolution highlight. You could probably use the new Made by Mitchell highlight blush because they look quite good. They look quite, because they're a cream as well, they're gonna look amazing. Now the last thing is lipstick. You don't want a matte lipstick. Well, maybe you do if you are buying the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Velvet Trap lipstick. That lipstick does not budge, but is also matte, but is not matte. So if you're snocking someone's face off, for instance, that's moving. That is moving like any other lipstick. You do that, you hardly get any product. Like I'm showing your hand as if I've got fucking lipstick on my lips. But get the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Velvet Trap lipsticks. They are amazing. They are worth it. I love them. Don't get the velour liquid lipsticks because they are going to dry out your lips. You've seen my lips sometimes when I wear them when they're dry. Like, my lips aren't appealing when I'm wearing that lipstick. My lips aren't cute when I'm wearing that lipstick, if you know what I mean. And last thing is setting spray. You have a choice of 2 or 3 here. Either the Anastasia Beverly Hills setting spray, the Jeffree Star, what's it called? Pink Religion setting spray, or you have the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. Personally, I'll go for the Anastasia or the Morphe, but because I ain't tried the Jeffree Star yet, so I don't know what it's like. If you have tried it, please put it in the comments below. But the reason is the Anastasia one is light, it has a nice mist and everything like that. But the Morphe one, there's the Morphe one. The Morphe one has just like this soft breeze, it's refreshing, and you don't need a lot of makeup on for the Morphe one to work. So yes, that is my 2 setting sprays. Yeah. Okay guys, so I don't know how long this video is going to be after editing, but thank you guys so much for watching. If you do not believe any of the stuff I've said, okay, that's up to you. But a lot of the stuff I've said, I have researched. And yeah, I don't need to go into detail, but if you did enjoy this video, please give it a huge thumbs up. If you didn't enjoy this video, please give it a huge thumbs up anyway, it helps me out a bunch. Also guys, when we hit 2k, I'll be showing you guys what's in the giveaway. 2k, I'm showing you guys what's in the giveaway. Also guys, hit that big red subscribe button, a little secret, it changes colour when you hit it, so try it out for yourself. Also hit that big bell icon to get notified when I upload my next YouTube video. Excuse me. If you guys want to follow me on my social media, you can follow me on Instagram and TikTok. My Instagram is Connor_does_makeup_backup. And my TikTok is Connor_does_life. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. Stay amazing, stay beautiful, and remember, stay safe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!